Hi everyone, I'm just about to start my workout for today. This is day 18 of my SLAP challenge. SLAP, S-L-A-P stands for squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. We are doing at least 40 squats, at least 40 lunges, at least 40 reps of an ab exercise, and at least 40 push-ups a day every single day except Sundays for 40 days, and this is day 18. This one is going to be long, it's going to be tough because I am doubling my reps. So the only requirement to complete this challenge is to do 40 reps of each of those exercises, but today I will be doing 80 reps of each. So if you're doing the challenge with me and you don't want to double your reps today, you can either cut the amount of reps that I'm doing for each exercise in half with each round and still do 4 rounds with me, or you can just do 2 rounds instead of 4, whatever works for you. I am also going to be adding on some moderate paced cardio with my jump rope. You don't have to do the cardio, it's not technically part of the challenge, but it is part of this workout. So if you're doing the challenge but you don't want to do the added cardio, you can just eliminate the jump rope sections. That's totally fine. If you do have a jump rope, you can jump rope with me. I'm doing sets of 100 with my jump rope. So I always kind of jog in place like this while I jump rope. You can jump with your feet together if that's more comfortable for you. If you're really good at jump rope, you can do something a little more challenging, high knees, jump rope jacks, any style of jump rope you want to do. The only important thing is that we're counting revolutions of the rope. So when I say a set of 100, to me, 1 revolution of the rope means 1 rep. So a set of 100 is 100 revolutions of the rope. And with each jump rope section, I will be doing 5 sets of 100. It's going to take me somewhere in the neighborhood of plus or minus 5 minutes or so. So if you don't have a jump rope, you can pretend to jump rope just like this. That's totally fine. They actually sell jump ropes with no rope in between. And it's literally just 2 handles that you hold on to while you pretend to jump over an imaginary rope. So as far as I'm concerned, you can hold on to imaginary handles while you jump over your imaginary rope. It might feel kind of silly, but it's a totally legitimate option. Or you can just do any other type of cardio exercise you want. So you can do high knees, jumping jacks, mountain climbers, plank jacks, any type of cardio exercise you want to do is fine while I'm doing those jump rope sections. So you can either pick a cardio exercise and do 5 sets of 100, or you can just put yourself on intervals, maybe 10 rounds of 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds work, and just do your chosen cardio exercise for 5 minutes. If you have an exercise bike or a treadmill or an elliptical or something like that, you can hop on one of those for 5 minutes while I'm doing my jump rope sections. Or if you want to take this workout to a park or to the field at your local high school, you could jog. If there's a dirt track around your park, you could jog around the park for 5 minutes. So for some people that's a mile, for some people that's a half mile, quarter mile, doesn't matter, just depends on how fast you run. Or you could run around the track. If you have access to the field at your local high school, you could go up and down the bleachers, either for 5 minutes, or you could treat once up and down the bleachers as being equivalent to a set of 100 with your jump rope and go up and down the bleachers 5 times. Or if you have stairs in your home and you're working at your living room, you can go up and down your stairs. If you're in an apartment complex, you can go up and down the stairs at your apartment complex, okay? So basically, there are going to be a total of 4 jump rope sections. They're going to take me about 5 minutes a piece. So that's about an additional 20 minutes of moderate paced cardio by the time we finish the workout. So 5 minutes of any type of cardio exercise you want to do will work for those segments, or you can eliminate the cardio as being part of the workout. You can just do our SLAP circuit until you've done either 40 or 80 reps of each exercise, whatever you feel like doing today. And then you can add on an additional 20 to 30 minutes of cardio separate from that afterwards if you want. So you could jog a 5K, you could go for a hike, you could go play some tennis, go take a fitness class. Okay, so the additional cardio is part of the workout, but if you're doing the challenge, it's not technically part of the challenge. So you can do it or not do it, and you can get it done any way you want to get it done if you're doing it, okay? I'm feeling really unmotivated to do this today, and I want to it's already later in the day than what I wanted to get started on these, so I'm going to go ahead and get these reps done as quickly as I can. So let me just quickly show you the variations of squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups I'm doing today, starting with my squat. So as always with squats and lunges, please remember to keep your shoulders back and down and your chest lifted high. Make sure your abs are engaged, okay? You want your abs working the whole time. Your core should be strong and tight and engaged. Think about pushing your booty back. So think of trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty. That's gonna help keep your back flat and the weight in your heels, which is what we want. And then from that position, you can sink down into your squat, okay? So flat back, weight in the heels, chest lifted high, strong, tight, engaged core. So I'm going to be starting to one side of my space, and I'm going to step my one foot out as I sink down into my lunge. Now we're doing some isometric training today, so I'm gonna stay down here. And I'm gonna do 10 punches, okay? Alternating the arms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But really punch, like punch hard, okay? Then I'm going to continue in the direction. Okay, so I started here, I stepped to this side. Now this other foot is gonna come, I'm gonna step it across this foot. And now this back foot is going to come around. I'm gonna lift the knee, and I'm gonna do a side kick. So from here, I'm gonna kick to this direction hard. Kick with power, okay? Kick like you're really trying to kick something over, or kick something as hard as you can. That's one rep. I'm alternating sides. So now I'm going to travel back to the other side. So I'm starting to this side of my workout space. I'm gonna step to the side, sink down into my squat, and while I'm down here, I'm gonna punch. 10 punches. Now this foot's gonna cross over, and now the back foot is gonna come around, knee comes up, side kick, okay? That is your equipment-free modification. I'm going to be doing that while holding onto a light set of dumbbells. So, these dumbbells weigh 5 pounds a piece. That's my lighter set. So you may need to use something lighter or heavier. That depends on your strength and on your level of fitness. Depends on what you have available to you, how hard you're looking to push yourself today. So please consider all of those factors when choosing your weights and make the decision that is best for you. If you don't have dumbbells, a couple of water bottles should work. You can fill them with rice, uncooked rice or water. Cans of soup will work. Anything that feels relatively light to you that you can hold on to securely while you're doing your punches is totally fine. Just, I advise that you choose weights that feel light to you for this exercise though. If you want to choose heavier weights, that's fine. You can do this exercise with heavier weights, but in that case, I would do like 2 punches or 4 punches, and you're gonna take them much slower. It's going to be a much slower movement like that, okay? I'm holding on to lightweight, so I can do 10 punches, and so I can do them pretty quickly with power, okay? So I'm gonna start holding the weights in front of me like this, step to the side and sink down into the squat, and now while you're down here, 10 weighted punches. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now continuing in this direction, so this foot's gonna step across, and then a side kick. So this knee's gonna come up, and I'm gonna kick with power. All right, traveling back in the other direction. So squat, and now 10 punches. Now step the foot across and side kick. Okay, so that is my squat variation. As I mentioned, I'm going to be doing double my reps of squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. So I will be doing 20 reps of each exercise per round, and I'm doing 4 rounds. So you, if you want to do 80 reps of everything with me, great, do what I'm doing. If not, if you just want to do your 40 reps, you can do 10 reps of each exercise per round instead of 20. And you can still do 4 rounds with me. Or you can do 20 reps of each exercise with me, but then just stop after 2 rounds. That's totally up to you. Okay, I'm doubling everything, so I'm gonna do 20 reps of everything times 4 rounds. So that's our squats. Next is lunges. So in addition to our isometric training today, we're also going to be adding plyometrics. So I'm doing jump lunges. Jump lunges are tough, and especially if you're doing 20 reps of them, they're very tough. So this is what a jump lunge looks like. I'm starting with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. I'm gonna sink down into my lunge. Try to make sure that you have a 90-degree angle in that front knee so that the knee of this front leg is more over your heel of this foot than over the toes, okay? Sink down as low as you can into the lunge. Control the movement so you don't bang your knee into the ground. But if you cannot tap your back knee to the ground, that's fine. Just sink down as low as you can without sacrificing your form, okay? Work to your own level, always work to your own level. And please never push your body into doing something that you are not ready to do. I need everyone to be safe. I don't want anybody getting hurt. So from this position, I'm going to jump and switch the position of my legs and my feet, okay? So I'm gonna jump up so that I'm in a lunge position on the opposite side. Okay, so now this foot's forward, this foot's back. That's one rep. So you're just gonna keep jumping and switching the feet. So that's 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're quite challenging, like I said. So if you wanna reduce the amount of reps, you can do 10 reps per round. That's totally fine. I'm going to be adding weight to those. So that's your equipment-free modification. I have my pink Oogie ball over here. My pink Oogie ball weighs 8 pounds. So if you don't have an Oogie ball, a medicine ball will work, or a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So if I wasn't doing this with my Oogie ball, I would take one of my heavier weights. I'll show you with a lighter weight, but I would take one of my heavier weights and hold it like this, but you can do it with a lighter weight, that's fine. And just do the same thing holding onto a dumbbell. Again, you can hold onto a kettlebell, or you could use a household item like your water bottle filled with like uncooked rice or something, okay, if you want to add weight to the exercise. I'm going to be swinging, so it's kind of like a wood chop that I'm adding to this. I'm going to be swinging the ball to the outside of my front leg with each rep, okay? It adds so much difficulty to an already difficult exercise, so I'm going to be crying a lot during this workout. Okay, so I'm starting with the ball up over my head like this. Sink down into your lunge position. Now jump and switch the legs and swing the ball down to the outside of this front leg. Then swing it back up, return to your starting position. So that's rep number 1. Jump and switch the legs and swing the ball to the outside of that front leg. That's rep number 2. Jump and switch the legs, swing the ball. That's 3. Jump and switch the legs, swing the ball. That's 4. So again, 20 reps of that exercise is a lot, so it's going to be tough. You can do 10 reps instead of 20, and if you do that for 4 rounds, you will have completed your lunge obligation. So if you don't want to double the reps with me, you can just do 10 reps per round. So that's our lunge component. Next, SLAP. So next is abs, but I'm combining my abs and push-ups into one little combo. So let me start by showing you each component separately, and then I'll show you how it fits together. First, I'm going to be doing more plyometrics. I'm going to be doing a plyo jump out push-up. So what that means is that I'm going to start down here in my plank position, but I'm going to have my hands and my feet close together like this. As I jump, or as I sink down into my push-up, I'm going to jump my hands wide, and I'm going to jump my feet wide apart at the same time. Okay, so as I sink down into my push-up, hands and feet jump out. Now, as I push myself back up, the hands and feet are gonna jump back in. Okay, so that's a plyo jump out push-up. If that's too difficult for you, you can do dynamic push-ups. That's the same thing, but with your hands stationary. So you're gonna jump your feet out wide apart as you sink down to the push-up, but your hands are gonna stay put. And then as you push yourself back up, you'll jump your feet back in, hands stay put, okay? So you don't have to have your hands close together like this. They can be right under your shoulders like you would have them for a normal push-up, but you will start with your feet together. And now as you sink down to the push-up, you will jump your feet out wide apart. And as you push yourself back up, you're gonna jump the feet back together. Okay, if that is still too challenging for you, remember the wonderful thing about this slap challenge is that any push-up variation you want to do is fine, okay? As long as you are completing at least 40 squats, at least 40 lunges, at least 40 reps of an ab exercise, and at least 40 push-ups every day, you're meeting the requirements for the challenge. So any variation of those exercises that you want to do is fine. I'm showing you what I'm doing today, and you are invited to do this workout along with me. But if ever the variations of these exercises that I'm doing, if they don't work for you, then just choose a different variation that does work for you, okay? So just remember with your push-ups to mind your form. So please, one straight line for the entire duration of the push-up. Okay, so one straight line from your heels to your shoulders as you sink down into your push-up, and one straight line from your heels to your shoulders as you press those palms into the ground and push yourself up. Do not allow your hips to drop down at any point. If your hips are slightly elevated, that's okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. You're not gonna hurt yourself doing this, and it will actually make the push-ups a bit easier. So don't worry about it too much if your hips are slightly elevated, but ideally, you want your body in one straight line. Keep those hips high. Do not let your hips drop down, and keep your head still. So as you sink down into the push-up, don't let your head bob down like this. Keep your head perfectly still. Nothing should be moving, okay? Every part of your body except for your arms should remain perfectly stationary, all the way down and all the way up. Okay, if you're doing push-ups from the knees, then you need that one straight line from your knees to your shoulders. But still, the same rules apply. Don't let your hips drop down. Don't bob your head up and down. Keep your head still. Keep your body in one straight line for the entire exercise. Okay? So next, let me show you what I'm doing for abs. So I'm using my dip bar. If you don't have a dip bar, but you do have access to like an old walker, I know that people have repurposed old walkers and they will work for this exercise. If you don't have a piece of equipment similar to this or something else that you could use, like a walker, for example, but you do have a park close to you. So like I have a local park with a dirt track that you could run around, and it also has exercise equipment. So it has like parallel bars that I could use to do this exercise. So that's another possibility. A lot of parks and hiking trails have stuff like that. So let me show you the exercise, and then we'll talk about what to do if you don't have this piece of equipment or something, a piece of equipment similar to this, and you don't have an old walker, and you don't have a park with parallel bars, or you just don't want to go to the park or whatever. I will show you equipment for your modifications, okay? But I'm going to be doing a knee raise. So I'm just going to hold on to the bars of my dip bar, the handles of my dip bar. Bring the knees up to the chest, and then actually let me show you this from this so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to bring my knees up to my chest, and now from here I'm going to do 2 extra little oblique crunches. So to this side, I'm going to bring the knee up to this shoulder, and then I'm going to return to the center and then tuck them up towards the other shoulder. And that's 1 rep, okay? It's tough, so if you can't do those extra little oblique crunches, you can just do knee raises like this, okay? That's your ab exercise. Just bring the knees up to the chest and then put them down. That's one option. I'm going to be adding the little oblique crunches, so my exercise is gonna look like this. I'm gonna bring the knees up to the chest and then up towards one shoulder, up towards the other shoulder. Okay, if you have a pull-up bar, either at home or again, if your local park has pull-up bars that you can use. You can do hanging knee raises. You can do the same thing, but instead of supporting your body on the dip bar like this, you'll be hanging. Your body will be hanging from the pull-up bar, and you can raise your knees to your chest like that, and then add the little oblique crunches if you want. Okay, so if you do not have a piece of equipment like this, and you do not have a pull-up bar, and you need an equipment-free modification, then you can just substitute with any other ab exercise, okay? So literally any ab exercise you want to do is fine. I'm going to be combining my push-ups and abs into a little combo. So if you're not doing knee raises, you can do your 20 reps of abs, or 10, whatever you're doing, separately, and then do your push-ups. Or you can do a little combo. I'll show you that in a second, but first let me show you my combo. Okay, so I'm doing my, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do it at an angle like this. Okay. I'm doing my plyo jump out push-up. So I'm gonna put my hands, remember hands and feet start close together. So I'm gonna go here in a plank position, and I'm gonna do my plyo, jump out, push up. So as I sink down into my push up, hands jump out, feet jump out, and as I jump back, or as I push myself back up, hands jump back in, feet jump back in. Then I'm gonna do my knee raises. So knee raise, oblique crunch, and that's 1 set. Okay, and I'll just do 20 sets per round. So again, it's a lot, but I'm trying to figure out how I can do this right now. I'm not kicking anything over, and you can still see me, and okay. And I won't be like in the dirt. So let me show you one more, a little faster. Plyo, jump up, push up, and now knee raise with 2 oblique crunches. That's 1 set. Okay, so that's what my combo is gonna look like. So again, if you don't have something similar to that you can use, you can just do 20 reps of any ab exercise you want, and then move on to your push-ups and just do your 20 push-ups, or 10 if you're doing 10 reps per round. Okay, but if you wanted to turn it into a little combo like I'm doing, that's fine. You can just come down to your mat, do any push-up variation you want, and then roll over, and then any ab exercise you want. So maybe a knee hug, and that could be 1 set, okay? So push up, any variation you want, and come down onto the mat, and a knee hug. That would be rep number 2. And just keep going like that. Push up, knee hug, that would be 3. Push up, and knee hug. That would be rep number 4. Okay, so if you want to make a little combo but you don't have any equipment, that's one suggestion. And again, it can be any push-up variation combined with any ab exercise you want. So those are the exercises. Now here's the format. I'm going to be doing 20 reps of my squat exercise, then I'm going to be doing 20 jump lunges. Then I will be doing 20 sets of my plyo push-up and knee raise combo. And then I'm going to do about 5 minutes of cardio with my jump rope. 5 sets of 100 with the jump rope. And that's round 1. I'm going to do that 4 times. So that means I'm doing double the reps. So by the end of my workout, I will have completed a total of 80 squats, 80 lunges, 80 reps of abs and 80 push-ups, plus 2,000 revolutions with the jump rope. If that is too many for you, again, you can just do the first 2 rounds with me and then dip. That's totally fine. You will have met your requirements for the challenge. Or you can do all 4 rounds with me, but just do 10 reps of everything per round. That is your option. It's your workout, so do whatever is gonna work for you. One final reminder, if you have any questions, if anything is unclear with the format, if you have questions about the specific exercises we're doing today, if you have any doubts about how to do them with the correct form, if you need any further help with the equipment, free substitutions, or beginner modifications, I'm right here to help. Please just ask. If you understand what we're doing and you're ready to start this workout with me, go ahead and grab a set of light weights if you want to add weight to your squat exercise. Grab some kind of weight like a medicine ball or a kettlebell or a heavier dumbbell if you want to add weight to your jump lunges. If you have a piece of equipment similar to the dip bar that I'm using, or if you have an old walker that you can use in the same way I'm using my dip bar today, go ahead and grab that. If you have a pull-up bar and you would like to do hanging knee raises instead, get that ready. If not, just make sure you have a mat, something that you can lie down on comfortably for your ab exercise. So either a mat or a towel. If you're working out on a carpeted floor, you might not need anything. Grab your jump rope if you have one, and if you are jumping rope with me today, take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's get started. All right, this one's gonna be long, and it's gonna be tough, so just do your best. We're gonna take it 1 rep at a time, and we'll get it done, okay? Okay, my watch is going. Timer's starting right now. So pick up your light set of weights if you're adding weight, starting on one side of your workout space. Step to the side and squat, and now punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step this foot across, side kick. Other direction. Squat, 10 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step this foot across, side kick. That's 2, we're going to 20, okay? Do your best. Well, I'm going to 20, you can do 10 if you want. That's 4, 6. Oh my gosh. How did I already lose track? It was at least 4. I'm gonna say it was 4 because it might have been 6, but all right. I can't say that for sure, so all right, I need to focus. So I told you, I'm just feeling unmotivated to do this today, so I'm gonna be struggling extra with my focus, so bear with me. All right, do your best. I'm gonna pick on my count at 4 because I'm not sure if I did 4 or 6. 4 or 6, here we go. I'm gonna have to start counting out loud. I'm pretty sure that was 8. That had to be at least 10 for me. I'm gonna rest before I start on my second 10. Remember, I'm doubling the reps. So if you wanna keep going with me, doing 20 reps of everything, you can stop after round 2 if you want. If you wanna do 4 rounds, but you don't wanna double the reps, then you can move on to your lunges now. Okay, I have to start counting out loud. I don't like to count out loud because if you're doing the workout with me and you're not exactly with me, I don't want to throw you off, but otherwise I'm going to keep losing track of how many reps I've done. It's going to take me all day because I'm going to keep redoing reps because I'm not sure if I did them or not. All right, so I'm picking up my count at 10. That's 12. 18. Just 2 more. Last one. That's 20. So next is lunges. I'm going to be doing weighted side jump lunges with a wood chop. I'm going to swing the oogie ball from side to side. You could do the same thing with the dumbbell or a kettlebell or a water bottle. If you don't want to add weight, just do jump lunges. If jump lunges are too difficult for you, just do reverse lunges, okay? So just step 1 foot back, sink into your lunge, and then step forward, alternating legs. So step the other foot back, sink down into your lunge, and lunge forward, okay? That's totally fine. Any lunge variation you want to do is fine. Okay. These are really hard, especially with added weight. And especially when that weight is this ball. This would actually be easier with my 10-pound dumbbell, even though it's heavier, because it's just easier to hold this ball because it's wide, my arms are wide apart, and it makes me kind of have like a wider range of motion with my upper body while I'm swinging the ball, and it makes me have to kind of slow down the motion a little bit. So even though this ball is lighter, than my 10-pound dumbbell, the dumbbell would actually be easier. It's quite challenging with this ball because of its size. All right, there's no way. I can tell you now that there is no way in HE double hockey sticks that in a million years I can ever get through 20 of these without stopping. So I'm going to do my best to try to do my first 10 without stopping. If I can, I might not even be able to do 10. They're so hard. So do your best. I'm going to try to do 10 without stopping. Wish me luck. So starting with the ball over my head and sinking down into my lunge position. Jump and switch the legs and swing the ball. That's 1. Jump and switch the legs and swing the ball. That's 2. So that's my first 10. I made the genius decision to double my reps today on a day where I'm doing all of these super challenging exercises and where I already feel unmotivated to do this. So I have to do another 10. I don't think I can do 10 more, like another set of 10 unbroken. So I'm gonna go for 6. My plan is to do another 6 reps unbroken, and then see if I can do another 4 unbroken. Spring must be on the way. Starting to see more bees and flies, and like that means June bug season is approaching, or fig beetle, whatever you call them. Those big ugly teal bugs that gross me out. All right, picking up my count at 10. They harass me like every summer. That was 6, so I have just 4 more to do. Just taking a short 20, 30-second rest, not a full long rest break. Just about 20, 30 seconds to recover. So I feel like I have enough strength to do these last 4, and then move on to our push-up and abs combo, which is also going to be so tough. 17, 18, 19, last one, and 20. Okay. I'm so fatigued already. I feel like just moving my dip bar over here should count towards my workout obligation of the day. All right. So now this tough push-up and abs combo. Just trying to make sure I'm in the frame and you can see me, but also that I'm not going to be kicking this fence and knocking my timer down. I think this is good right here. I guess I'll find out. All right. So I'm doing a plyo jump out push up, and then a knee raise with 2 oblique knee crunches on my dip bar, 20 sets. Okay. My poor little timer. It's a brand new timer too. It's okay, they're meant to take a beating. All right, I'm still in the frame, you can see me. You know what I'm doing. All right, I'm counting that as my first one. All right, I'm gonna try to get to 10 without stopping. So let me try to do another 9 without stopping if I can. That was 10. I'm just taking a good minute or two to slow down my breathing, let my heart rate come down a little bit, and to feel like I've regained a little bit of strength in my upper body. Just like I've been doing for so many of these workouts this year for this challenge, I've been adding an upper body component to my squats, lunges, and abs, and I've done that again today. So, especially now that we're doubling the reps today, it's a lot of upper body work. So, my arms and shoulders definitely need like 2 minutes at least to regain a little bit of strength. I have 10 more. I was able to kind of complete my first set of 10 without stopping, but I slowed down a lot. So I'm going to try to do the next 5 without stopping, without slowing down too much. And then I'll take another rest break, hopefully less than a minute, if I can, and finish up with my last 5 reps. And then we're done with the first round of our slap circuit. We just have to do our jump rope to complete round 1, okay? So when you're ready, let's go ahead and start in the second half of this push-up and abs combo. So picking up my count at 10. This little gnat bothering me. You know how they like fly right in your face like this? So annoying. Okay, didn't look at my watch or my timer. So I don't know exactly how long this rest break has been. I know I wanted to keep it under 60 seconds. I'm not sure if I have. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to do another 5. So it'll be my final 5 sets of this combo. So that's round 1 of my slap circuit. I'm gonna do about 5 minutes of moderate paced cardio with my jump rope to finish off round 1. If you are only concerned about doing your 40 reps of squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups, and you don't want to add cardio and you don't want to do extra reps, you can just repeat that whole thing once more and be done for the day, okay? So do another round of that circuit like we just did. Do your bonus burpee, and then your day 18 is complete. I'm not even a quarter of the way there yet. So I'm gonna try to pick up the pace, but I told you guys that I'm just really like dragging today, really feeling unmotivated. I'm feeling really fatigued. So the win for me today is just getting this done, okay? So I don't really care how long it takes me. I already knew this one was gonna take me a really long time. I already knew it was gonna be really hard. The win for me today is getting it done. So I'm just gonna get the reps done, and that's that. It's gonna take however long it takes. So just keep your head down. We're gonna take it 1 rep at a time, okay? We're almost finished with round 1. So any style of jump rope you wanna do is fine. We're counting revolutions of the rope, sets of 100. So I'm gonna count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. If you trip, you do not have to start the whole set over. Just take a deep breath. Try to leave it behind you, okay? Try not to let it frustrate you too much. And get right back into it. Pick it up where you left off. I'll probably be tripping a lot over my rope today because like I said, I'm dragging. It's hard to get my feet up. I'm just gonna do my best, but I tripped on rope 30 something, so I'm gonna pick up my count at 30. So I'm gonna continue like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, again. I tripped on rep 80 something, so I'm gonna pick up where I left off. I'm gonna pick up my count at 80 and just do another 20 reps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 90. And 100. So that's my first set of 100. Just mark a little slash so I don't lose track of how many sets I've done. Even though I'm only doing 5 at a time, if I don't mark a little slash, I will lose track and forget how many I've done. So do your best to keep the rest breaks in between the sets as short as you possibly can. I'm taking a few extra seconds because I just need it today. You don't have to break up the reps if you don't want to. We're doing a total of 500 reps with each round of we're doing 4 rounds. So it's 4 jump rope sections. We're doing 5 sets of 100 with each of those jump rope sections. So it's a total of 500 reps of jump rope per round. So if you want to do all 500 reps unbroken, it's totally up to you. You can do 2 sets of 250. If sets of 100 is too many for you, you can break them down further. Sets of 10, 20, 50, whatever you can manage. And if 500 total reps is too many, feel free to reduce the amount of reps. Remember to always make whatever changes and modifications you need to make it work for you, okay? Work to your own level. It's your workout, so you do what works for you. I've completed 1 set, I have 4 more to go. So I'm gonna hopefully clean it up, shorten up my rest breaks in between, and get through these last 4 sets as quickly as I can. So when you're ready, if you need a longer rest break, take it. Pause the video if you want and come back when you're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my next set of 100. So just marking another slash. That was my second set. I have 3 more to go, but I just need a few seconds in between to recover. When you're ready, set number 3. More. That was 4, just 1 set to go. So I know I told you you don't have to start the whole set over if you trip, and you don't, but typically for me, my threshold is 20 reps. If I trip before I have even completed 20 reps, I usually just start the whole set over. So I am gonna start that set over, but you don't have to. All right, so final set, take 2. So round 1 is complete. So if you've done that much with me, You have to do one more round, at least one more round of squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups to complete your requirement for the day if you're doing the slap challenge with me. I'm going to be doing 3 more rounds like that. That first round alone took me over half an hour. So I'm on track for this to take me over 2 hours. I would like for this to not take me over 2 hours. So I'm going to do my best to try to pick up the pace, even though I'm, seriously, like my energy is down today. I'm going to do my best to pick up the pace so that I'm not out here for 2.5 hours. But again, today it's just about getting the reps done, and I'm gonna get them done, okay? So. Oh, if you're not doubling the reps, then you're already halfway done. If you need a longer rest break, you can pause the video and come back when you're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on round 2. So another 20 reps of my lunge or my squat exercise. So step to the side and squat, 10 punches. Step across, side kick, that's 1. Other direction, squat. Step aside, punch, that's 2. Going to 20, you can go to 10 if you want. But then you have to do 4 rounds. If you're just doing 2 rounds, then you have to do 20 with me. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. So I made it through my first 10 reps without having to ever put the weights down and take like a full-blown rest break, but my pace was really, really slow towards the end. So I'm not going to attempt to do the second half without stopping. I'm taking a nice long rest break here. But what I think I might do, because I don't want my rest break to be too long, is to do another 4 and then take a short rest, repeat that, short rest, and then finish up with my last 2. So that if I keep the amount of reps I'm doing, the sets a little bit shorter, then I can keep the rest breaks a little bit shorter, and I think that might be the most efficient way for me to get through these. because this is for time. So I would like to finish in under like 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna go for another 4. So that's 11. 12. 13. 14. So now I'm doing my best to keep this rest break on the shorter side. 30 seconds or so. I'm not looking at my timer or my watch. I'm just doing my best to keep it short to what feels like about 30 seconds for me. Although when I'm this fatigued, what feels like 30 seconds is actually like a minute. So, all right, I pick up my count at 14, so I'm gonna try to do another 4 without stopping. So that's 15. 16. 17. 18. Just 2 more. So again, without looking at my timer or my watch, I'm doing my best to keep this rest break to what feels like about 30 seconds. I only have to do 2 more, so let's push through. Final 2 reps. That's 19, last one. It's 20. So if you are only doing 2 rounds, then your squats are all done. Next is lunges. So side jump lunges with or without weight. If you can't do jump lunges, you can do reverse lunges or any other lunge variation you want. If you're not doubling the reps, you can do 10 total reps. And if you are doubling the reps, or if you're just doing 2 rounds, then you're gonna do 20 reps with me, okay? So I'm going to, again, try my hardest to do the first 10 without stopping if I can. At this point, I don't know if my legs have the strength to do that, but we'll see. That's what I'm going for. All right. When you're ready. This is taking every single ounce of energy I have today. I can't even articulate it strongly enough. There's no possible way that I can do another 10 without stopping, so I'm gonna do my best to do it the way I did it in round 1. Do another 6, unbroken if I can, and then rest again before finishing up with the final 4 reps. Oh, I told you this one was gonna be long and tough. Just do your best. Let me go for another 6. So again, trying to keep this rest break as short as I can. Doing my best to keep it under 30 seconds. Although I'm not looking at my timer, so I'm not sure how good of a job I'm doing that. Last 4 reps. That's 18. 19, last one. That's 20. So, if you've done everything I've done so far with me, but you're not planning on doubling your reps, all you have left is 20 sets of our push-up and abs combo, and then you're done. But you don't want to double your reps, you only have to do 10. All right. I'm sure you have the hang of it by now. It's not like complicated math. I'm just stalling. I just keep repeating it because I'm stalling because I'm like so fatigued and I don't want to do this. But all right, sooner we start, sooner we're done. 20 sets. Here we go. That was 5. That's 10 for me, halfway done. First 10 sets into 2 sets of 5. Took just a short little rest break in between reps 5 and 6. So I'm taking a nice long rest break here, like 2 minutes at least. And then I'll attempt, hopefully, to do the same thing for my second 10 sets. I'll try to get through the first 5 without stopping. I know I'm going slowly, but I'm not stopping. And then I'll take a short rest break, maybe a minute, and finish up with my final 5. Okay? When you're ready. So I'm picking up my count at 11. I mean, 10. That's 11 for me. You're probably done already. I'm going so slow today. It's 12. That's 15. So I'm going to Try to keep my rest break under 30 seconds if I can. Just going by feel. Remember to go at your own pace. When you're ready that you feel like you can continue without sacrificing anything off of your form, and you can complete these last 5 reps with good quality, making them good quality reps and making sure your form is spot on, then let's continue. I have just 5 more to do. That's 16. Just 4 more. $17. $18. $19. One more. That's 20. I didn't love that last push-up. I thought it was a bit sloppy. Could have been a little better, but I'm counting it. I felt that it was a good enough quality. There was enough integrity behind it that I think it's okay to count it. Each rep isn't going to be flawless, especially now that we're like almost an hour into the workout. You know, you're fatigued, I'm fatigued. So it might start to get a little wobbly. Things might start to not be as clean as they were in the first round. That's fine, but you have to decide where that threshold is for you. So if the rep was good enough, the quality was good enough, and there was enough integrity behind the movement that you feel like you got out of the rep what you wanted to get out of it, you can count it. And if you didn't, then redo it, okay? You decide. All right, I'm at like 58 minutes. So I haven't picked up any time, but I'm about at the same pace, more or less. So let me just go ahead and get through these 500 reps of jump rope as quickly as I can. Hopefully I can trip a lot less over my jump rope, zip the lip, tighten up the rest breaks in between sets, and hopefully get them done a lot faster than I did in round 1. Okay, when you're ready, here we go. Sets of 100, 5 sets of 100, here we go. Oh my God. Oh. That's 3. 2 more. Oh. One more set. I don't think I'm recovered from yesterday's workout yet. Struggling so much today. All right, come on. One final set of 100. And we're done with round 2. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Okay, so that was set number 5. I'm so tired. I can't even kick my jump rope mat out of the way. All right, that's round 2. If that's enough for you, I do not blame you. You can call it a day. We've been at it for over an hour. You've completed your 40 reps of squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups, plus an additional 1,000 reps of jump rope. So if that's enough for you today, do your bonus burpee, go stretch, have something to eat, get on with the rest of your day. If you're continuing on with me, we are at the halfway point. So if you want to pause right here, towel off, hydrate, just give your body a few minutes to recover before we start on the second half. You can pause the video. I want to get this done. I actually did manage to pick up my pace a little bit. I finished round 2 almost 3 minutes faster. I think about 3 minutes faster than I did round 1. So I'm going to continue to try to keep pressing forward and getting these reps done as quickly as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into round 3. But if you need to rest, then just pause the video and come back when you're ready. I think I'm going to start with a set of 4 and then see how I feel. I might do sets of 4, just 5 sets of 4. We'll see if I can even continue doing sets of 4. All right, here we go. I'm so tired. Okay, so round 3. 4. I think this is going to be the most efficient way for you to tackle this round. I'm gonna try to do 5 sets of 4. And that way I can keep the rest breaks in between each set of 4, like hopefully less than a minute. All right, so picking up my count at 4, I'm gonna go for another 4 reps. So that was 8. So I have to do 3 more little sets of 4. Just taking a good 30, somewhere between 30 and 60 seconds of rest in between sets. All right, so picking up my count at 8. I'm gonna go for another 4 reps. So that's 10, I'm halfway there. That's 12 for me. I'm doing my best to still make sure there's as much power behind that side kick as I can muster. Okay, so keep checking in with your body. Make sure your movements are mindful. Remember, shoulders back and down. Sink deep into that squat and stay down deep in the squat while you do punches. Try to make sure there's a lot of power behind those punches. All right, when you're ready, I'm picking up my count at 12. I have to do 2 more little sets of 5. It's 14. 15. 16. Just 4 more reps to go. 19, last one. All right, that's 20. Oh. All right. So for rounds 1 and 2, I did manage to get through my first 10 reps of jump lunges without stopping. I don't know if I'll be able to do that this round, but I'll try, okay? If I feel like my reps are getting too sloppy or I just don't have the strength in my quads, then I'll pause at 6 or 8 or something. But if I can get through 10, I'll do the first 10 without stopping. Just do your best. All right. When you are ready. That was 10. I am dying. I know this workout is long and it's hard. But I feel like this workout is just like kicking my ass so much harder than it should be. We did such a long, tough workout yesterday, and it was mentally and emotionally so draining that I probably would have been wise to not try doubling all my reps again today, and especially with these tough variations that I'm doing. But I'm already halfway through with my lunges for this round 3. So what did I do rounds 1 and 2? Like 6 and 4 for the second half. I'll see if I can't do that again. Okay. So picking up my count at 10, I'm gonna go for another 6 without stopping if I can. If I can't, no big deal, I'll rest. Do your best, here we go. So that was 6, to do just 4 more. Oh, what I wanted to say was that first set of 10, a couple of those reps, I was wobbling and kind of lost my footing for a second, but I didn't redo the whole rep. The actual jump lunge was fine, so I just redid the portion of the rep that was sloppy. So when you're doing an exercise like this where there's multiple components and you feel like the rep wasn't good enough, you might not necessarily have to redo the whole rep. For me, if my lunge is clean, but the wood chop is sloppy, I'll just redo the wood chop, you know what I mean? So, all right. And I did that on 1 or 2 reps during my first set of 10 for this round. Okay, picking up my count at 16, I have just 4 more left. Here we go. That's 17, 18, 19, last one, and 20. Okay. Those are so hard with the ball. I hardly ever do jump lunges. I feel like that's an exercise I used to do more often, and I don't know, just don't do them very much anymore. And doing them with the ball is like extra hard. Okay, so my squats and lunges for this round are complete. I just have to do 20 sets of my push-up and abs combo. Last round, I kind of just did 4 sets of 5, so I'm going to attempt that again. My pace was real slow, and that's fine, okay? As long as you get through them, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna do 5, and then I'll take a little rest break. And my pace is gonna be slow, like while I'm doing the reps, but that's okay. I'm gonna get them done, they're gonna be clean, it's all good. That's my first 5. They're going slowly, but I'm gonna get them done. There's this guy. He rides a recumbent bike up and down the bike path every day. And he always listens to like this freestyle music. Takes me back to the 90s. Even if you weren't a fan of freestyle, there was those crossover songs that were big hits that we all still love, admit it. All right, next 5, when you're ready.
I'm just crawling through these today, but it's okay, I'm gonna get them done. I'm halfway finished with this round, with this combo for this round. I'm more than halfway finished with the round. So I just have to do 2 more little mini sets of 5. And then finish up with my jump rope. And then you guys, it'll be home stretch, just 1 more round to go. It'll be a long home stretch, 30-minute home stretch, but it's home stretch. All right. So I'm picking up my count at 10. I have to do 2 more sets of 5. Eleven. 12. 13. 14. 15. Just 5 more. Try to make sure if you have a dip bar or something similar and you're doing the knee raises when I'm doing them. I don't know if you see me mindfully like pushing my shoulders down before each rep of my knee raises. It's easy to let your shoulders creep up on those. Really make sure you're pushing them down. All right, 5 more. Believe it or not, this is just all I have right now. All right. Watch my shoulders. See, I'm pushing them down before I begin the rep. So being careful not to let them be up by my ears like that. At 16, it's easy to do in this exercise. You have to really mindfully push them down. It's quite fatiguing, but it's the correct way to do the exercise. 4 more. Push the shoulders down.
That's 17. It's 19, last one. And that's 20. So round 3 of 4 of our slap reps is done. So I have to finish up with another 500 reps of jump rope. Definitely lost a little time this round, but honestly, I'm giving it everything I have. I'm doing my best. All right, let's go for 5 clean sets of 100 if we can, and then that'll complete round 3. All right, do your best. Are you ready? Here we go. My skips are really slow, but if I can string together 5 clean sets and keep the rest breaks in between pretty short, I can kind of get myself back on track. Just do your best. That was 3. Two more. Okay, I didn't lose too much time. I actually think that round, it was slower than round 2, but I actually think it was faster than round 1 by a little bit, so. Is going to be my goal, and I don't think I'm going to make that, but I'm going to push really hard and try to finish in 2 hours and 6 minutes, okay? So I'm going to really have to push hard this final round. I liked the way I broke these up last round, so I'm going to do sets of 4, and hopefully just be able to do 5 sets of 4 and keep my rest breaks in between as short as I can, so I can make up a little bit of time this round. So when you're ready, this is it, final round. First 4. I'm going to do 4 more sets just like that. I'm going to just do my best to keep the rest breaks in between sets to about 30 seconds if I can. 3 more to go. That's 10, I'm halfway done. It's 11. That's 12. Still trying to feel like I'm keeping my rest breaks to about 30 seconds or so. It's probably a bit more than that, but I really am doing my best to keep them as short as I can. I'm just so fatigued. All right, I have completed 12, so I have to do 2 more sets of 4. It's 14. That's 16. Oh. I've done 76 reps of these all day. That means I've done 76 squats, 76 side kicks, and 760 weighted punches. We're almost done. 1 more set of 4. So that's 77. I'm just gonna roll my ball instead of pick it up. I'm so tired, I don't even want to pick it up. The reason that I'm doing 80 reps of everything today instead of just 40 is for an added challenge, because, you know, I'm wanting to challenge myself and just work a little harder, but it's because each of these exercises, well, the squats and lunges, we're doing basically 40 reps on each side. So I'm looking at it as 40 squats stepping this way, and 40 side kicks with the right leg, and then 40 squats stepping this way, and 40 side kicks with the left leg. Lunges, I'm looking at it as 40 on each leg, so 80 all day. So that's part of the reason. And then since I was doubling my squats and lunges, I figured why not go ahead and double my abs and push-ups as well. All right. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do 10 without stopping this round, because last round it was like, I barely made it through 10. If I can, great. If not, you know, I'll do what I can. Just do your best. When you're ready. That was 8. We might have been able to do the last 2, but it's just getting so hard. I'm gonna pause for just a few seconds, about 15-20 seconds, and then finish up these last 2. So that's 9. And 10. So that's 70 all day. Have to do 10 more. Just taking a good long minute or so to rest here. And then I think for the first 3 rounds, I did 6 and 4, so I'll try to do that again. See if I can find the strength to do 6 without stopping. One, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 'Feel like I have nothing left in my quads. And this 8-pound ball is starting to feel like it weighs 20 pounds. But I have done 76 reps of these all day. I only have to do 4 more, so let's push. I know, it's just so hard. We're almost done. 77. 79, last one. That's 80. Who's still with me? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? All right. We're so close to the finish line. We have 20 really tough sets to go of our push-up and abs combo. I'm just gonna take it 5 sets at a time. Okay, so I'm gonna get them done, and then we're gonna finish up with 5 beautifully pristine, flawless sets of 100 with the jump rope. You'll see. I'm gonna save the best for last. You guys, I'm not liking my chances to get through the McFlurry minute without tripping today. It's just not looking good. All right. First 5 sets. I'm not gonna be going out like, you know, I'm gonna be going slowly, but I'm gonna get it done. Here we go. Why is this like, maybe it's the angle I was at. Okay. I'm doing 2 more oblique crunches because my mind was wandering. I was distracted because I kicked my jump rope and I was waiting for my timer to fall, and I think I went on autopilot and I might have skipped my oblique crunches on that first set. So if I did, then I made them up. We're all good. 10. I'm trying my best. I swear to God, I'm trying my best. It's just so hard. All right, next set of 5. That's 13. My brain's starting to get a little fried. Gotta focus on what I'm doing. It's getting harder and harder. All right, 2 more. That's 15. Which means that that was actually our 75th set of that tough little combo. So we have just 5 sets left to go. If you are still watching this video and you are still doing this workout with me, you rock. Do me a favor, please. Let me know that you're still with me by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, I asked for 37 books for Christmas and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Okay? Then I'll know that somebody did this whole thing with me. Somebody is as much of a glutton for punishment as I am. I asked for 37 books for Christmas and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Okay? All right, last 5 sets. Let's push. Seven. $78. Just 2 more. minutes past my goal of 2 hours and 6 minutes, but I knew that wasn't gonna happen. I just wanted to try my best to see if I could do one full round in under 3 minutes, even though it was the final round and I'm so fatigued, but it's okay. I swear, even though I'm going so slow today, and even though I'm struggling so much, I'm doing my absolute best. I swear I'm doing this everything I have. Oh wait, oh, I'm only at 1 hour and 2 minutes. Oh, if I do string together 5 really nice, clean sets of jump rope, I actually still have a shot at finishing in under 2:06. Guess I read my timer wrong. All right, well, let's go for it. Just 5 more sets of jump rope. Here we go. Must have said 2:01, and I thought the 1 was a 7, I guess. So I'm still under 2:06. I've got to push really hard. Okay. 1 set down, 4 to go. It's getting so hard to get my feet up. Oh, 3 more sets. There goes 2:06. So I knew my chances for finishing it under 2:06 weren't good. I knew it wasn't likely to happen, but just wanted to push myself to get as close to 2:06 as I could. I only have 2 sets left to go, so let's push. Let's try to make these last 2 sets clean. Either way, I'm gonna get them done. It's okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, final set. We made it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. It's just writing down my score. You guys, we made it. That's 4 rounds. That took me 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 16 seconds. So, I knew this one was going to be long. I knew it was going to be tough. I don't think that I thought it would take me 2 hours. But it did. It's okay. I can't remember the last time I have struggled this hard to get through a workout. This was everything I had today. We're not quite finished yet. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpees. So we have just 1 rep left to go. However, when I do a workout that includes jump rope, I typically like to do, in addition to my bonus burpee, do a bonus set of 100 with my jump rope. So sets of 100, just like we've been doing, I just do 1 extra bonus set, just for a little bonus. It's just that little exclamation point at the end of the workout to celebrate the fact that we got this done today, as hard as it was. And as much as I was not motivated to do this, and I did not have the energy to do this, and I was struggling. But lately, I have replaced my bonus set of 100 reps of jump rope with my McFlurry minute. So, this is my latest nonsense. I'm going to set my timer to count down 60 seconds. And I'm going to complete as many revolutions of the rope as I can in 60 seconds. And if I can make it through the entire 60-second work interval without tripping over my jump rope, everybody gets a free McFlurry, okay? So you may join me if you would like. We're just gonna jump rope for another 60 seconds. Any style of jump rope you wanna do is fine. We're on the honor system. So if I trip over my jump rope, nobody gets a free McFlurry. If you trip over your jump rope, well, you can still have a free McFlurry as long as I don't trip. All right, so give me just a minute to reset my timer, and then we'll get started on our McFlurry minute, and hopefully I'll be getting some well-earned free ice cream after this long, ridiculously tough workout. I had a streak going of 3 in a row, but yesterday I tripped over my jump rope with 2 seconds remaining in the interval. So hopefully we're gonna start a new streak today. So my timer is set to count down 60 seconds. I'm starting with a 10-second rest interval just so that I have time to get into position, take 1 final breath, and so I don't lose anything off my 60-second work interval. So if you you want to join me, here's 10 seconds to get ready. And we're going to jump rope for 60 seconds and hopefully no tripping. Do your best. Kept going because usually by the time I hit the 60-second mark, I've completed about 170 revolutions. I was counting, so I just figured why not just do 200 revolutions, so that's why I kept going, but yay, I did it. So you guys, free McFlurries for everyone. Yay, we earned it. This was such a long, tough workout. All right, now we are almost finished, for real. We have just one rep left to go. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then at long last, the workout will be officially complete. Final rep of the day. When you're ready, here we go. With that, the workout is now officially complete. You guys, my watch is telling me that I just burned over 1,300 calories, and I believe her. That was such a tough workout. I was pushing myself so hard today, but this was such a slog for me. So if you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Let me know how long it took you. Thank you to everyone who's been working out with me lately. Even if you're not doing the workouts, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging comments. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for years. I appreciate you all very, very much. And one final thank you to those of you who have been watching the videos all the way until the end and commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I let you go, I will let you know that if you cheat and you skip straight to the end of the video as soon as I publish it, then you're gonna have to work for it today because I already gave you the secret code phrase of the day. So you're just gonna have to find another way to cheat. There's other ways to cheat without having to sit there and watch the whole 2-hour video from start to finish. Actually, what is gonna be over 2.5 hours. Oh my God, okay. It's a really long video. So if you're still watching, hello. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, but you're gonna have to do a little extra sleuthing today if you wanna comment with the secret code phrase of the day. So that is gonna do it for today. That's a wrap on day 18 of my challenge. So I will see you all right back here tomorrow for day 19. Bye.